Hey, this is Phil. So, look, I just wanted to give you a little information. Now, supposedly in Maryland, pot is going to be legal to possess and smoke in your home by yourself. Um, Regardless of what the case is with that, your if you work at a job that has a drug testing policy, that is not invalidated by the Maryland law. The Maryland law does not supersede the ability of your employer to terminate you if they find out you've been smoking pot. I'm just telling you, it's not worth the risk. People like to talk about, well, I'll sue them and all this and all that. Well, that can take hundreds of thousands of dollars because you have to establish the fact that you are it's a mess. So I'm just telling you, if you are taking random drug tests at your job, please do not take the Maryland law as something that's going to allow you to smoke pot and then pop a positive on a work drug test, because it doesn't work that way. These work drug tests are controlled by federal law and also by insurance companies, because they don't want anybody who's high on drugs driving company vehicles and killing people. They don't want anyone who, specifically with the government, who's high on drugs potentially compromising national security because they're addicted to drugs and somebody's offering them drugs to compromise national security. So please understand, the law in Maryland may change. Pot may be legal in certain situations. But if you are taking an employee random drug test, if you're subject to that, you need to stay clean. And staying clean means also not giving rides to people smoking pot. Because if you are in a car, if you're in an enclosed space and someone else is smoking a lot of pot, you're breathing it in. You're breathing it in your lungs. You're not getting high. You're just being exposed to it. You're breathing it in your lungs. It's going into your blood. It's being stored in the fat cells in your body. And then when you urinate it out, you urinate out the fact that you were exposed to pot. So you need to understand that there's going to be a lot more people smoking pot in public now. And a lot of people that are smoking pot are going to want to smoke it wherever they're at, which is unfortunate. But for anybody who goes to a job where there is an employee mandated policy of random drug tests, being around a group of people that is smoking pot, no matter how nice they are, and it's wonderful to have friends who are just chilling back and relaxing, y'all watching a football game, you're having a beer, they're having a couple of doobies or whatever, however, have a pipe or something, a pot, and they're relaxing. But you're sitting there and the smoke is blowing past your face, you're breathing it in, it's getting into your lungs, it's getting into your blood, it's getting into your fat cells, it gets stored there, and then when you pee it out, it shows that you pop positive on an employee drug test, and suddenly you're looking at the end of your job. So I just want to pass that on. I don't have any bad things to say about this situation. Let me just put it this way. I could spend hours talking about this. But the number one thing I just want to get across to you is, please, if you are subject to drug tests at your job, understand the Maryland law does not mean you can smoke pot. It means that you better make sure that you're not around people who are smoking pot. Because if you pop positive on a test, that's on you. That's not on them. So you have to take care of you, okay? just take care. Let's all be nice to one another and be careful, okay? God bless.